All right, welcome back, everyone. Ready for another deep dive?
Always ready. Let's do it.
Okay, so today we're looking at Arkham Intelligence, the blockchain analytics platform.
Yeah, I know them, sure.
Well, they're making a big move. They're launching their own derivatives exchange.
Wow, really? That's interesting. They're not just analyzing the market anymore. They're jumping right into the action.
Exactly, and it's all happening right now. We're talking about big moves in a market that's absolutely exploding. But what's really catching my eye is how they're combining their analytics background with this new platform.
Yeah, I see what you mean. It says here they're offering live on-chain audits and proof of reserve systems. That's pretty unique, right?
I was hoping we could break that down a bit.
Yeah.
What exactly does that mean for, someone who isn't deep in the crypto world? What's the significance?
Okay, so think of it this way. Imagine a huge Google sheet, right?
hmm
Totally public. Every single transaction on their exchange is recorded there, totally visible. That's basically what an on-chain audit is, complete transparency.
Okay, so no more hiding anything.
Right. And then proof of reserves, that's them proving they actually have the assets they say they have, constantly demonstrating it. That's a big deal for trust in a market that, let's be honest, has had some issues with that in the past.
Yeah, for sure. People have been burned before. So Arkham's trying to get ahead of those concerns. No more wondering if they're playing games of fractional reserves or anything like that.
Yeah, exactly. Remember all those issues with exchanges not actually holding the crypto they claimed? This is designed to avoid all that.
Makes sense. But there's this one catch. Arkham has said that U.S. traders are excluded from the platform for now.
Yeah, that was interesting to see.
Any idea why that would be?
Well, my guess is regulations. The U.S. regulatory landscape for crypto is complicated, to say the least. And derivatives trading is particularly sensitive. They might be trying to avoid headaches down the line, by being extra cautious.
That makes sense. It is kind of a bummer, though, for U.S. traders who might be interested. But regardless, this is happening as the global crypto derivatives market is just booming. I mean, those CC data numbers were insane. $3 trillion in volume just in September, double what it was last year.
It's wild, right? And it's not just the big institutional investors driving it anymore. Retail investors are getting more comfortable with sophisticated tools like derivatives.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's becoming more mainstream.
Exactly. People see the potential for big gains, especially in a market as volatile as crypto. And as the market itself matures, well, it's kind of a natural evolution. More options, more complexity.
And speaking of big players getting into the game, did you see that the Chicago Mercantile Exchange just launched their Bitcoin Friday futures?
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Another sign that crypto derivatives are going mainstream.
Totally. Traditional finance is paying attention now. It's
Yeah.
not just a fringe thing anymore. And Arkham seems to be right in the middle of it all,
Right.
especially with that $12 million in funding they just secured.
That's not a small amount. And Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI, was one of the investors. That's a pretty big vote of confidence, don't you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. It feels like people see Arkham as a potential game changer, not just in crypto, but maybe even in traditional finance as well. It's like we're watching a major shift happening, more transparency, institutional involvement, and this massive growth in derivatives.
Yeah, for sure. And it raises a big question for everyone listening, doesn't it? Will all of this change how we see crypto? I mean, will it shed that Wild West image it's had for so long?
That's the million-dollar question. Is this a sign of crypto finally growing up, or are we losing some of that rebellious, decentralized spirit that attracted so many people in the first place? There are definitely two sides to that coin.
Definitely something to keep thinking about. We'll have to wait and see how it all unfolds.
Absolutely. Okay, that's our deep dive for today. Thanks for listening, everyone. We'll see you next time.